Antonio Damasio, a renowned neuroscientist, introduced the somatic marker hypothesis. He discovered that emotions guide our decisions, especially in uncertain situations. When we make decisions, our brain generates emotional responses based on past experiences.
The somatic marker hypothesis given by Antonio Damasio explains how our emotions and feelings guide our decision making and what happens if a person gets rid of them. For example, if you ever had a bad experience with a particular food in the past, you might feel nauseous just by thinking about it. And this feeling will guide your behavior to not to eat that food again. Elliot was Damasio's patient who had suffered a damage to ventromedial prefrontal cortex, an area of brain which is responsible for decision making and emotional processing. And due to this damage, Elliot could not make decisions based on emotional cues and relied solely on logical reasoning. And what happened as a result? He missed several important meetings in his company because he was busy organizing files in his drawer.
Emotion is the chemical signal, and the feeling is what the body produces, and our ability to connect to the feeling is what helps us to improve our communication with the brain. Antonio Damasio reinforced this by saying that we are feeling machines that think, and it's that feedback loop of our emotions that drives where we're going to go.
Antonio Damasio. According to this idea, our emotions aren't obstacles to decision-making, they are essential guides. Every experience we go through leaves a trace not just in our memory, but in our body. These are called somatic markers, emotional and bodily signals attached to memories of past outcomes. They quietly resurface when we face similar situations in the future, gently steering us toward choices that align with our well-being.
When we make decisions, our brain generates emotional responses based on past experiences. These emotions are processed in the prefrontal cortex and amygdala, helping us evaluate our options. Without emotions, we struggle to make sound decisions. They provide essential information that logic alone can't. So, next time you're making a decision, remember, your emotions are your allies, not your enemies.
According to the Iowa gambling task, yes. In this task, people pick cards from 4 different decks. Some cards make you win, others make you lose. But instead of being random, 2 decks have much better odds than the other 2. And surprisingly, over time, people start choosing the decks with better odds, without even being conscious of it. What's more interesting is, after your brain figures out the pattern, it starts sending physical signals to influence your decision. A device similar to a lie detector can detect spikes in skin response after just about 10 cards. And every time your hand goes to the bad deck, your brain warns you not to do it.